What's going on, my friends? We're here and the lottery is about to happen. The Charlotte Hornets are getting 14. Miami Heat are 13. Oklahoma City is 12. Thank God. Thank God. Oh, I'm nervous, guys. 11 is Golden State. Now the Bulls, if they got pushed back, will be number 10. Let's hope that they're not number 10. The Bucks, okay. Okay, we didn't get pushed back. Please don't be the Bulls. Please don't be the Bulls. Please, 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 please. Please, God. Yes! Let's go! Yes! Yes! We deserve this. Woo! Let's fucking go! Yes! Fuck yeah! Oh my God, I'm fucking hyped. Let's go. All right, all right. Okay, ooh, holy shit. Let's go, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Where are we picking, baby? Oh, man, my heart is going. It is beating out of, oh, my God. We deserve this, Bulls fans. We fucking deserve this. I'm using all the F-bombs. Fuck yeah, I don't give a fuck. Let's fucking go. I'm yoked right now. I am yoked out of my mind. Oh my God. Oh my God. We deserve this. Oh my God. I can't believe it happened. I can't fucking believe this. Yes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are we? I can't believe this. We fucking deserve this, Bulls fans. Oh my God. We've done it right. We have tried. We have actually tried to be competitive every single year. We have done the right thing. We did not ever, we never fucking made sure that we lost. We got worse, but we didn't fucking sit players who were healthy. We did the right thing. We always did the right fucking thing. And we were finally rewarded, man. Finally rewarded. Oh my God, this is so big. Also, all of those people that were on my X that were like, the Bulls are going to pick ninth. They're not jumping up. They're not jumping up. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's what I have to say to all of you naysayers. Suck my balls. Oh my God. I'm so excited right now, man. I'm so pumped up. Oh my God. Oh, it's the best fucking nicotine of all time. My God, dude. There's 859 people here. That's insane. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I want Caleb Wilson, man. So I hope we get as high as at least I feel like we got to get at least number 2. At least number 2. Please let us get to number 2 at least. We're so fucking back, baby. The Bulls are back. Let's go. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. I can't believe this. We deserve this. I want 3 or higher because I want either AJ. Look, man, I'm not gonna cry over Cam Boozer. Cam Boozer's a very, very good prospect. I just feel like he's 4th for me. I feel like AJ DeBanza, Darren Peterson, and Caleb Wilson are just a little bit higher on the star meter for me. I feel like those 3 players are going to be the best in this draft by a safe margin. So, dude, we deserve number 1 though. Let's keep it real though. We deserve AJ DeBanza. Dude, he would, man. I can't believe this. I can't believe that this happened. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, sweet victory. Sweet victory, baby. Oh my God. All 912 of you, please consider checking out Bulls Without Borders, 6-Banner Podcast, and Chicago Bulls Breeze on YouTube. Those are the 3 channels that I am a host of or co-host. I know right now I'm live on 6-Banner Podcast and Bulls Without Borders. I unfortunately couldn't be live on the Breeze. Some technical issues. Man, I can't believe this. Man. This is so amazing, man. Like, this is the best draft ever to jump into the top 4. All right, here we go. Here we go. Are we going to get number 1? Okay, we're 4th. It's all right, Bulls fans. I'll take it. I'll take it. So much better than 9th. So much better than 9th. I'll take it, dude. Oh my God, man. 4th. So I gotta say, man, I really hope that somebody values. Okay, so Washington's number 1. That's boring. That's so boring. I didn't even see what the order of the rest of it was. Who got 2 and 3? Who got 2 and 3? I missed it. Okay, Jazz got 2nd. The Grizzlies got 3rd. Dude, the Jazz are low-key going to be really good next year. I wonder if we can get Walker Kessler from them. If they're maybe thinking about taking, man, they're probably going to take Darren Peterson, aren't they? Then you've got the Grizzlies. I hope that they value Cam Boozer. I want Caleb Wilson so bad, dude. I want Caleb Wilson so bad. Like, I wish that we could package. Honestly, I'd package 15 and 4 just to move up to 2 if it was possible. But, man, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, Washington getting the first overall pick. Like, I feel bad for AJ DeBanza. That's not. I mean, Washington is such a bad franchise. I think they like the last time they won 50 games was like how long? It was ridiculously long ago. It's been so long. The last time, yeah, the Washington Wizards won 50 games was 1978, 50 years ago. That's an ass franchise. I guess that they need it. Let's see if they do anything with it. I mean, I just don't think Trae Young is very good. I think Atlanta got better when they traded him. But, man, number 4, we're going to get a really good player. I just I'm praying that it's Caleb Wilson, but it's hard for me to imagine Caleb lasting to number 4 because I personally think that he's the second best player in this draft. It's all right, though. I'm not going to cry over it. I'm going to have Neil on here to talk about it with me. We'll have a little bit of a impromptu episode of Six Banner Podcast / Bulls Without Borders. But, man, number 4, Bulls fans. Number 4. I can't believe that we got it, dude. It's huge for the Bulls. Huge. See, Jay Billis, he has Caleb Wilson 5th. Dude, he's high. I'll tell you what, dude, if Caleb Wilson is there at 4 when you're drafting, you running to the podium. He has Acuff Jr. over him, man. I mean, maybe I'll have to do some more homework and see if I agree with that. But Caleb Wilson is an animal. He's a fucking stud. Man, unbelievable. The Chicago Bulls finally get some luck. I'm praying for Caleb Wilson. Caleb Wilson would change the trajectory of the Bulls by a healthy margin, man. By a healthy margin. Mock draft, they have the Bulls taking Caleb Wilson. Hey, let's go. Dude, I love that. The mock draft's already making me happy. Already got me hyped. Dude, Caleb Wilson would be so perfect in Chicago, man. I've been speaking this into existence, like wishing it into existence. You can go back on Chicago Bulls Breeze weeks. I've been talking about Caleb Wilson to the Bulls. Man, I can't believe this. Let's go. Congratulations, Bryson Graham. Congratulations. Yeah, I seen that rumor about Kaman Maluach. I mean, I don't mind it, I guess. You trade 15 for Kaman Maluach and then you draft Caleb Wilson. I'll tell you this, like you just redid your front court is massively overhauled at that point. I wanted Maluach in last year's draft. So I wouldn't mind it at all. I know that he didn't produce much for Phoenix last year, but he also didn't get much of an opportunity. And besides, he's still super young. Sometimes guys just need time to develop, man. I would definitely, I think I'd do it. I would move 15 for Maluach. I'm waiting on Neil. Neil's going to be here in a moment. Man, how you guys feeling, man? Who do you guys? You said grab Mara at 15 or Sinek. See, like, do you like those guys more than Maluach? I think that's tough. Mara or Maluach, I think, I don't know. Those are like, it kind of depends on what you want out of your center. I just really want our defense to improve. I'm so tired of our defense being so garbage. And like Maluach and Wilson next to each other, and then with Matas at the 3, that's a block party, dude, waiting to happen. That like considerably transforms your. I was high on Kaman. I was very. I think he's got massive defensive potential, man. But I think that he would work out really well with Giddey too. All right, this is off. Let me turn off. Man, I can't believe it, dude. Finally, some luck in Chicago. Neil's coming. Yeah, man, we have a lot of options now. That's facts. Tons of options. Limitless. I can't believe that this happened, man. I mean, I can, but I can't, you know? Like the and you know what's kind of crazy? We do have AK to thank for this. That's the craziest part. So I'll say it. I'll say it. I know a lot of people won't, but thank you, AK, for trading everybody at the deadline. That hurt. It hurt to trade everybody at the deadline, but we needed to get that 20% chance at jumping into the top 4. That's the whole reason he traded IO and Kobe White. And to be honest, it worked. All that tanking at the end of the season, it worked. So we do owe AK some thanks. And I'm not thanking Adam Silver. He's never done us any. I fully don't believe that it's rigged after this, because Adam Silver's never done us a favor. I mean, we did have the Derrick Rose thing, but I think David Stern was still in power when that happened. I can't remember for sure. Man, your options definitely significantly improve. I mean, even just like your trade value on out of your draft picks is unreal now. I don't think you trade for, not even close, but you could potentially try and move up. Like if you really like a guy and you're afraid that someone ahead of you is gonna take him, they could move up. But I think that the value of getting 2 guys is probably higher than just trying to get 1, especially because like no matter what, you're gonna get a super quality player at 4. You know, it's not like a lot of drafts where you might feel like the quality in the players is going to fall off significantly. The trade Giddey stuff never ceases to fail, man. Why trade Giddey? Why? He was second among guards in assists, first among guards in rebounds. Why trade him? He's on a friendly contract. He's worth far more than $25 million a year. It doesn't make sense. If the Bulls were better, he would have made the All-Star team this year based on his stats alone. I don't understand it. He's a walking triple-double. The Bulls are like 12-4 when he has a triple-double. It's so I need the Bulls to make the playoffs because that narrative is dead. He wasn't a shooter back then. He's become a much better shooter now. He also wasn't playing on the ball in Oklahoma City because they had two guys that were best of the NBA at it, in Jalen Williams and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He wasn't able to play at his most useful. I need the Bulls to make the playoffs because I think that's just a false narrative at this point. He's gotten much better shooting. And his defense isn't the best, but he tries. That's more than I could say for 50% of the NBA who don't even give a shit about defense. I think that his negatives are far overstated. I mean, Matas calls him the truth for a reason. Neil.
How we doing?
Dude, I'm doing great.
I had so many technical difficulties to get here. I couldn't get to watch the thing live, but I'm here. I'm on my phone instead of my computer, and we got 4, baby.
We did. We got number 4, man.
Yes.
Right now, I was arguing about there's a trade Giddey fan in the chat, and I just don't. Giddey's gonna make.
That's okay.
Giddey's going to improve whatever rookie we draft. That player is going to be much better off because Josh Giddey is getting him easy buckets. So
Facts.
I think people should buckle up and accept that Josh Giddey is going to be on this team. Although we got to see what Bryson Graham's going to do. But
this is true. Look, at the end of the day, nobody knows what the plan going forward is going to be other than Bryson Graham right now. Okay, he may decide he wants to move on from Giddey, and if he does, he does. I don't think he will, at least not for the first season anyway. I think he'll want to see what he's got in Giddey. You've got a triple-double machine almost in him. Whoever they bring in, like you say, is going to feed off of Giddey's distribution. And I think we need to see what that looks like before any decision is made on shipping off Giddey anywhere. So let's wait and see. I know lots of people are excited about the fact that Giddey doesn't fit the slap model completely. But he fits it enough. He fits it enough to give him a look. So don't get too excited, people. I think Giddey's going to be here next season.
I just don't understand why people are so excited about Giddey going. It's so funny to me. He's the best player by far on the Bulls this season. It wasn't necessarily close. People love Kobe White, and he shot a higher percentage from 3 than Kobe White. Make it make sense for me.
It doesn't. And I don't need to worry about that right now. And you don't need to worry about that right now because whatever about Josh Giddey or Matas Buzelis, the big focus now is on this is the start of the rebuild.
Yes.
I would have given my left arm an hour ago to jump top 4. Okay, then when they jump top 4, I would have given my right arm to get number 1. But listen, we got 4 and that'll do. I'll take it. It's fantastic. It's certainly better than 9, isn't it? So let's see what he can do with it.
Yeah, man. I'm pumped, dude. I'm ecstatic. So they've already, I don't know. So they already put out a mock draft. Someone did a mock draft immediately on ESPN before they went off air, and they had Caleb Wilson to the Bulls.
Yeah, so, I saw that on Twitter. Yeah.
Super.
I'd happily take Caleb Wilson on this team. I think, dude, he could fit in so well. Oh
my God, it'd be perfect. I would love it. I also want to get your thoughts on. They've been saying that there's rumors out there that the Bulls might trade 15 for Kamran Maluach. What do you think about that?
Yeah, no, I saw that. And as anybody that's listened to us for any length of time would know that both yourself and myself were very high on Kamran Maluach last season. And we're devastated when we missed out of him by 1 spot in the actual draft itself. But Maluach could very well come into this team. And at least he's kind of, in a way, he's an almost known quantity because we've seen him for a season. And whoever else you might pick to come in at that 15 spot is a little bit of an unknown. Okay, you'll know what they've done in the college level, but you don't know what they're going to translate like in the NBA. So you're going to balance up what you have kind of seen out of Maluach against someone that you haven't seen do anything in the NBA yet. But to be honest with you, I'd like to see Bryson Graham at his scouting best. And I want to see what he does with these picks. I'm more interested to see what he does with these picks right now than I am to see him maybe making a move like that. But I wouldn't be mad at it. I wouldn't be mad at it.
Yeah, it's tough to say because I know like Phoenix didn't play him very much.
No,
He really didn't play in for the Suns, so it's hard to say. Like, was he just not ready or what it was? I know as a prospect, I loved his potential fit with Josh Giddey, but and I guess he would maybe fit the slab model, but who knows? I guess you gotta also weigh like potential centers if they decide to still go center. If like let's say center was the focus at 15, the
yeah,
potential centers that are available there versus him versus Maluach, and whoever you're higher on, that's who you'd go with, I guess. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I agree with you. I'm curious to see. Bryson Graham's whole thing is that he's like a big time talent evaluator, right?
exactly.
So
Yeah.
so it'd be, I would like to see what he could do drafting at that spot because you
Mhm.
think if he's gonna nail it, then we're gonna get another starter there, hopefully.
Right. And so far, so good on the Bryson Graham era for the Chicago Bulls. I know it's been luck more than anything else so far. But hey, listen, we would due some luck. I'll take if he's brought a bit of luck with him as well. I'll take that all the way, all the way.
Yes. I I I was man, I don't know if you've seen me when I reacted, but yeah, I went crazy.
No, I
Oh
didn't
yeah,
see it. I didn't see it.
yeah, you have to watch it back whenever we're done here. It's
Oh,
obviously it's this video.
I
Yeah, a
was too
lot,
busy
lot.
trying to get logged in, but yeah, no, I let out a roar when I knew we'd gone top four.
Yeah,
My wife came running in thinking something had gone horribly wrong. So yeah, she realised quickly I was just celebrating.
yeah, I let a lot of f-bombs go. So, yeah,
That's
man, we
allowed.
did. Yes, yes, we deserve this, man. Like after all the
So
shit that we've
much.
put up with, like we had 7 all those years in a row, and we never jumped up. Like so many years, we had 7, 7, 7, 7. I think that one year even we had 4, right? And we ended up just staying
Yeah,
there. We
Patrick
didn't even jump
Williams.
up from there. Yeah. So yeah, we get to wash that stain from our like we get to draft someone new at 4, and they could be the new poster boy for the 4th overall draft pick. Bryson Graham,
Yeah.
you cannot pull a Patrick Williams, dude. You cannot do that. Um,
Okay, if he does, he can go again. He can go again and out the door. I don't think that's going to be the case. Patrick Williams was a swing and a miss, as we all know. But I don't imagine them taking any wild swings. Yeah, I love it. I don't see them taking any wild swings. I think this will be a calculated decision. I think this will be an intelligent decision at the 4, and I think it's going to be something that Bryson will leave us to get very excited about.
I hope so. Yeah, I mean it's gonna be interesting to see what he does because there's gonna be some obvious names on the board, and
Mhm.
if he decides not to go with one of those obvious names, it's going to invite a lot of immediate criticism. So obviously how it plays out will determine whether or not it actually is valid criticism or not. But that's the only thing that makes me a little bit nervous because there's going to be some like if Caleb Wilson is there and he goes elsewhere, I know I'm going to be like, like what do we just do? But of course, it's going to be if it works out, then great. It's going to all come down to no matter what, no matter who we draft, you still have to. People aren't going to do it, but you still have to wait and see what happens before you ultimately pass judgment on the
Absolutely,
choice. So, you know,
absolutely,
for all we
absolutely.
know, whoever we draft, if it's not an expected name, if they go on to be the 4th best player or higher in this draft, then he made the right decision. So, um,
So let me ask you this then, Phil. How do you feel if Caleb Wilson is off the board, and Cam Boozer is the next likely candidate at 4? Would you like to see them draft Cam Boozer, or would you like to see them move on to the next player in line, or maybe even an outside bet?
I think you take Cam Boozer, man. I know that Jay Billis had Acuff Jr. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correct. He had him
Darius
ahead.
Acuff Jr. Yeah.
Yeah, he had him ahead of Caleb Wilson on his top players, which I was
Wow.
surprised to see that. I thought that that everyone had like the top four pretty much in their head. So I don't know. Maybe if that's the choice, like I could maybe understand. I don't know. I have to look at him. I haven't done enough studying on him to give you like a, for sure like opinion on how I feel about him. But I think I would. I if Cam Boozer's on the board and Caleb Wilson isn't, like I think, you got to go with the top star potential here, and Cam Boozer looks like he's going to be a star. He does. I wish he played better defense, but at the same time, if he's filling it up and he's like dropping like 20-something points a game or whatever, I'm not going to get I'm not going to be that upset about it. But I know that Bryson Graham is looking for two-way players, so to be honest, we'll see. That'll be interesting to see if he takes Boozer. I know that Boozer's fans would tell me I'm wrong about his defensive ability, but I just want I want bigs that can block shots. We've had bigs here that score, and I just want to make sure that they're at least good paint protectors.
That's it. Yeah. We need someone who makes it uncomfortable for the opposition to get close to the rim. That's what we need.
Neil, you died. There he is. Now you're frozen. It's a pretty funny frozen face, Neil. Well, Neil exhausted all of his Irish luck on this draft, and now he's here we go. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. I'm back, kind of. The computer decided to kick in while I was in the middle of doing that, but now I'm in there twice, so there we go. Now we should be good. Sorry about that. So like I said, I'm having a few technical difficulties here today, but what were you saying before I was so rudely cut off, or what was I saying?
We were talking, I just brought up like how, Bryson Graham's looking for two-way players, and so right. I know that Boozer's, the proponents of Boozer aren't as low on his defensive ability as I am, but he just didn't make a lot of plays defensively in college. Like I don't think he even averaged a block a game, and so I worry about his ability on that end in the pros. So, I mean, we do got a Cam Boozer fourth pick right here already. I don't know, man. Yeah. I don't know. If that happens, I'm still going to be excited for it, but I want somebody that's more defensively inclined. But again, though, you have to weigh, like, if he's also the only player left in the draft that you feel is going to be a 20-something point per game scorer in the NBA, is that more valuable than making sure that they're a two-way player? I don't know. That'll be up to Bryson Graham to decide. I just feel like I think Caleb Wilson fits this team, and he fits Josh Giddey, and I think he's a much better complement to what Matas Buzelis already brings than Boozer is.
Yeah, see, I don't know, right? I done my little video on Cam Boozer, and he definitely seems to have the highest floor, but possibly the highest ceiling as well. So, hey Troy, yeah, let's go, boy. So Cam Boozer, in my opinion, is kind of almost the safest pick, the steady pick, that's kind of there and available. And hopefully, if we do end up taking him, he proves us wrong and proves that his ceiling is higher and that his defense can be worked on as well. But look, at the moment, to have a top 4 pick instead of a 9, I'm taking that all the way to the bank with me right now. I'm so happy. I haven't felt this way as a Bulls fan in so long, between the move bringing in Bryson Graham, the way he has been so eloquent, so formulated, so poised, and then for this to fall our way as a top 4 pick as well. I'm so excited right now. I'm so happy right now, and I can't wait for this to start unfolding further and see how it goes.
Hell yeah, man! I gotta. This is just it's wrong. I don't know what to tell you, Brandon, but this is not true. I'm sorry, brother. I mean, there's Troy. Troy,
good day, mate.
What's going on, boys? Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, dude, Caleb Wilson in college, he averaged great numbers defensively for a reason. If he was all stick and bones, he would have been getting, score on much better. But he reminds me of KG a little bit, like in his tape, like a younger, not as developed, obviously, as KG ultimately became, but he's got to do a lot more work on the offensive end to get there. But he reminds me of him in terms of how long he is and how much he impacts the game, especially defensively.
Right.
Also, like the whole skin and bones thing. Like, have we looked at the NBA lately? Most of those guys are skin and bones now. Like, Wemby's dominating the league. He's a big
right.
He's a sheet of paper, man.
Yeah. But, Chet Holmgren as well is a similar sort of build, a little bit shorter, but same sort of build.
Kevin Durant 185 one time. It didn't seem to hurt him, man. But Troy, we haven't heard from you, man. Dude, talk to us. How you feeling?
Oh, mate, this was worth getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning for. I'm watching those picks. 14. Well, obviously we couldn't pick 14s, but obviously, I'm sitting there on the couch just watching those draft picks before us get unveiled, and I'm getting more nervous and more nervous. I'm like, please, just don't let us drop. Don't let us drop. And then it got to number 9. I'm like, please, fingers, toes crossed. Everything that I can cross was crossed. And then it showed up with the Dallas Mavericks, and I'm pretty sure I probably woke up my neighbors around here because I'm screaming, we're top 4. So nothing's going to ruin my mood. Not people trying to come at me on Twitter saying stupid shit, because we didn't need to tank the whole damn season to get into the top 4. I'm so happy. I don't care. Caleb Wilson, unofficially, welcome to Chicago. Man, let's fucking go. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen, but they already did a mock draft with the teams, and they had Caleb Wilson going to Chicago, so that immediately hyped me up. I before you guys came on, I actually said it. What's funny about all this is that the man to thank for this happening is AK.
Thank you, Artūras.
Yeah. It was nice for him to leave us a parting gift like this, wasn't it?
He was.
Yeah. Yeah. I know
Starpack did the same thing for AK. Now AK's done it for Bryson.
Right. Question for you, seeing as you're throwing that chaos grenade out there, Phil. Right. Quick question for you. If AK had stayed and this had developed the way it's developed and we got the number 4 pick, how much would you trust AK to make the correct pick if he was still sitting over this? Because I tell you one thing, the last time he had a number 4 pick, he made shite of it.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't trust him at all whatsoever. Not even a little bit. The right guy, it seems, is in office to make this choice. So
100%.
It is funny that he left us this gift. If Noah Essengate ends up being good, we'll look back at the AK tenure with not as much hatred, maybe. He left us some decent presents to get set up with. Yeah,
absolutely. But I wouldn't put that down to the AK tenure as much as I would put it down to the AK departure. Okay, Noah was at the start of the season, obviously, so I'll give him that one. But in regards to what he did with kind of blowing up the team, freeing up cap space, not getting rid of picks, as he has done in the past, and putting us in a position to land the number 4 pick. They were all kind of gifts in the back end of the season. So thank you for those, AK. You owed us that. And bye-bye now.
Right? Yeah. I guess he could use it for his next job interview.
Exactly. Yeah.
There you go.
He ain't getting another job.
He'll probably
Him
work
and Marc
for
Eversley,
somebody.
their careers in the NBA, as far as any meaningful position in the NBA, are done. They'll be scouts at best.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Although scouting wasn't that strong other point for them either.
No.
I mean, like, how many times did Hayes say when it comes to this process that he went to go watch Patrick Williams and Devin Vassell was right there. Well, I think maybe it was Pat the designer saying it, but he goes, "Oh, look at this! Now tell me about this Patrick Williams guy. Forget Devin Vassell. What?"
So
Yeah.
I have to run. I have to take a piss, but I wanted to ask you, Troy. Troy, while I'm taking a piss, I would like to. We talked about whether if Cam Boozer is there at 4 and Caleb Wilson is off the board. Would you draft him over the rest of the Okay.
Yeah, of the top 4, if Cameron Boozer is the last one there, absolutely I'd take him.
But what if Cam Boozer's there, right? You've got to forget the fact then that the first 3 of that top 4 are gone. So if you've got a choice of Cam Boozer, or some people are saying a Cuff, or some people are saying Keaton Wagler, if you're then breaking it down to a choice between Cam Boozer or those kind of guys, are you sticking with Cam Boozer, or would you start contemplating others?
Based on what I know about these players, man, I can only go by what I've seen. So, but based on that, yes, I'm still taking Cameron Boozer at number 4.
Right.
Obviously AJ is going to be gone because he's likely going to Washington at number 1.
Right, poor guy.
Darren Peterson's going to go on, and if Caleb Wilson's gone by number 3, and we're left with Cameron Boozer. Then, I'm taking Cameron Boozer, no doubts about it. Like,
hell yeah, I love it, man.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't feeling the best this morning, but hey, we just got number 4, so
that helps. That helps heal any hangover.
Some hair of the dog that bit me.
Okay, so
trying to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning too.
Well, I bet. Hey, this has actually been the easiest one for me. Normally, I'm the one that's struggling with the hours, but this has actually been the easiest one for me to jump onto because, like, it's only 9 p.m. here right now, so this is very manageable for me. Okay, so quick question for you, right? If, as is expected along the lines of most of the kind of predictions that are flying around the place now, if the Jazz take Darren Peterson at 2, right? Do you think that helps our situation in regards to who we could maybe get from the Jazz, as we've discussed in the past?
Yes. I was already thinking that.
One Walker Kessler or?
The one Walker Kessler. Yes.
It could, man.
I think it does help.
I think it does too,
Yeah.
Because how many bigs do they need? Like, they got, obviously Kessler on books at the moment, Jaren Jackson Jr., Larry Markkinen. Like, how many of these guys do you need? So, you think Darren Peterson going to Utah, like that, obviously, surely you would think that makes it easier for Utah to be okay with Walker Kessler leaving.
You would think so. You would think so. You certainly would think that makes the phone call to the Jazz that little bit easier to put the squeeze on them and kind of say to them, look, guys, you're stocked there, and we can help you with that.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I was going to
say though, like, now that we've got the number 4 pick, obviously it does really depend on who we draft. But now we've got to think about, okay, if the top 4 consensus is like those guys are the top 4, like AJ, Caleb, Cameron Boozer, and Darren Peterson, we end up with one of those, whoever it is. Now we've got to look at who we do with number 15 before we enter free agency.
Well, this is true. Yeah.
Now,
so do we potentially, if a Dave Mara is there at 15, does that that can possibly change what we do in free agency as well?
Yeah,
I would personally still, I still wouldn't mind getting Walker Kessler only because then you could bring the rookie along slowly, instead of like kind of and then eventually like when Walker's contract runs out, I guess at any point if Mara is really pushing. Like he needs to be starting because he's that ready. You just trade Walker Kessler. I mean, but I did want to ask you, Troy, because there's been rumors. I asked Neil already about Kama Maluach for the 15th pick. How do you feel about that?
That it's what like Neil last year. He was the guy I wanted the Bulls to draft, and then obviously Phoenix took him 2 picks before ours.
1.
So obviously, was just 1 pick. Was he picking at pick 10 last year and we were 12?
I don't
It was
remember.
the pick just before the Bulls.
Yeah, that's what I thought I remembered too. I thought it was 1, but it doesn't matter. Semantics.
Yeah.
Regardless. Like, so yeah, he was the guy I wanted the Bulls to land last year because, that's, to use Bryson Graham's acronym, he's got SLAP. And
He does.
so,
I mean, it kind of goes.
it's a tough decision to be like, would you trade the number 15 pick for Kamal Malawak, considering who could potentially be there in this draft, considering like this is supposed to be a much deeper draft. So, and if Ade Mara is there, like if you look at it from that, or Chris Sinak Jr. even, like I don't know, I'm kind of leaning more towards keeping the 15th pick and potentially getting an Ade Mara or a Chris Sinak Jr. at 15.
It makes sense. I mean, if you're Bryson Graham, you have to do a scouting report on all the guys, right? And you have to determine who you like more. If you like Malawak more than the other guys that are available at 15, then by all means make it happen. But otherwise, you draft who you're going to draft. It does seem like there's a lot of, there's some talented players. I mean, even a guy, I know that some are out on him because of his injury, but even like Jaden Quintance, I don't, if depending on who's available and whatnot, like that's another guy that. Now, if you get Caleb Wilson, it might seem a bit redundant, but because he's kind of like a tweener because he's 6'10". I like the idea of Mara better, but I guess it just depends on how it falls. There's also like that Haynes Steinberg?
Heinz Steinbach or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. Like there's him, Sinak Jr. Like you said, there's a lot of talented players, so. It's going to be interesting to see how this all falls, man. The Bulls they're in a good spot. They really are.
This is a great spot for the Bulls. Pick 4 and 15.
Man. Dude, and all those losers on Twitter that told me that there's no way we're moving up. They're going to draft at 9. They're going to draft at 9, buddy.
Well,
Stop
we're
being
not
so optimistic.
Number 4, baby, number 4.
So, here's the question I put on Twitter, and I got called a dope for it. How do the pro tankers feel? We didn't need to tank all season long in order to secure a top 4 pick. This is why it's called a lottery.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like, for the first time in how this system has been done, like in terms, like the worst 3 teams getting equal opportunity for the number 1 pick. This is the first time that the worst team has actually landed the number 1 pick. Look at as we've discussed this so many times before. Look at the previous 2 drafts. The number one pick was secured by the team that had the 11th best odds. This is why it's called a lottery.
Yeah, and even with that, even though the Wizards are the worst team and they got the number 1 pick, there was still movement in the top 4, which is why we're sitting there. So it's like you say, Troy. It is a lottery. It is a gamble. It's all a gamble. And even the picks themselves are a lottery of sorts because as much as you can scout them, you still don't know how they're going to transfer their game to the NBA level until they do it. And so, it's all about playing the odds, getting the odds in your favor. But there's ways and means to do it. And this is the last year that it's going to work this way anyway. As of next season, it flattens completely. And it is so less attractive to tank than it has been before. So the Bulls we were just lucky that this was the year that we fell into a position where we could jump in the odds, and we have done. Because from next season, it's less desirable to be in the bottom half, and it's even less desirable to try and be in the really bottom because you're trying to find a lottery pick out of it, because it's just not going to work that way anymore.
Yeah, and there's like you said, it's also a lottery, not just a lottery with the actual draft order itself, it's a lottery with all these players, because even though these the consensus top 4 are considered by far the best players in this draft, there's a potential, now very unlikely, but there's a potential that all of them may not be that good.
This is true. This is true. I mean, it could happen. It's not entirely likely, but It could happen. It could.
It's possible.
It's not outside the realm of possibility.
No.
Well, a Darius Acuff or a Keaton Wagler could end up being the best players in this draft.
Right.
We just don't know. Like, we don't know until their careers unfold. But, you know, we can only go based on what we see in college or, you know, wherever they're playing at that point and go, yeah, these guys are the best 4 players. But who knows what their careers can hold? They could turn into an absolute bust.
Let's hope not. Let's hope not.
Let's hope not. Let's hope number 4 doesn't. Whoever is picked at number 4, let's hope they're not.
Yeah, let's hope we got a guy who potentially one day could join Derrick Rose, MJ, Scotty, Bob, and Jerry up in the rafters.
That's always the prayer. That's always the prayer.
Caleb's have worked out well for Chicago lately, so I'm just saying. Caleb Williams saved the Bears. Now it's time for Caleb Wilson to save the Bulls.
Very true.
And last time we picked a guy out of I know he was number 3, but last time we had a top 4 pick and we picked a guy out of North Carolina. It turned out pretty well.
Right. But yeah, no, you're right. Top 4 definitely. Dude, I'm so ecstatic. Oh God, more Giddey hate. Let's see.
Oh, come on, Evel.
It's an evil crisis.
Yeah.
Listen. Look. People are allowed to like and dislike whoever they want.
Yeah.
Is there a possibility that they could decide to shop Giddey? Absolutely, there is. Do I think they're going to do that? I do not think they're going to do that. I think they're going to hang on to him for at least a season or the guts of a season to see how it all unfolds with these new guys that are going to come in and see how they play out with the likes of Giddey and Madas and go from there. There's not going to be any big jumps or big decisions like that made straight away. I don't think Bryson Graham has made a point of saying that it's going to be a slow process. They're going to do it the right way. And I don't think the right way would be to go and get rid of a player who's nearing a triple-double on average straight away, right out of the gates, without seeing what way they play with whatever you build around them first.
I've never seen a guy with the numbers that Giddey averages be so disrespected. Like, I mean, it's crazy, dude. Josh Giddey could average a triple-double, and people will say it was luck or it was bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
His empty stats, even though they're 12-4 when he drops a triple-double. I mean, come on, man. It's wild.
Can I just jump in here quickly just to say that we are just over 1,000 people watching the show with us right now. Thank you very much for joining us. If all of you could hit the like button right now and subscribe if you like what you see, we would very much appreciate that. But there's loads of you in here and we really appreciate it. Just give us a quick thumbs up while you're here.
Yes, please do. Please, and if you're here on Twitter, please hop over to YouTube and subscribe because we would very much appreciate that. I know this is live on my Twitter too, so
cool.
And go support all of our own individual channels. Like, obviously, this is the 6th banner, but go support Balls Without Borders.
It's on Balls Without Borders.
This is BWB.
It's on both.
Hey, we are. Okay, I thought you guys were on the 6th banner. My bad.
Nope, we are on both. We're on both.
Oh, you're on both. All right, so go support the 6th Banner podcast. Come support me if you like at Whole Lot of Bull, even though I might piss some people off at times. But hey, go support our guy Hayes at Chicago Bulls Central. Support them all.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hell yeah. But all right, my friends, I think that we pretty much talked about all the angles of this. We'll probably log off. But man, fuck yeah. The Bulls, number 4, baby. Let's go.
Number 4, baby.
New era, baby. It's a new start.
This is it.
The Bulls are back. The Bulls are back.
Woo!
Let's go. Peace out, y'all.